It's showtime.
Hey, welcome to the Compassionate Haters Survivor podcast. This is the only Survivor podcast for compassionate haters. My name's Jake Shaddell. Each week I ask my best friend, Thomas Powell, if he did indeed watch a certain reality show. Hey, Thomas, how you doing today?
Jake, I'm doing great. The smoke has dissipated. We are no longer dying from wildfires. Like a typical American, we were the only ones that were dealing with the most severe part of the wildfire.
Yeah.
Canada had it easy being on fire. We had to deal with the tough part.
Yeah, fire's rebirth. Why are they complaining? And Canada needs to be reborn. Am I right? USA.
Yeah.
USA. I tried to get a USA chant started last night, and nobody went with me.
Unbelievable. People were still too ashamed from the Belgium match, I think. But
that makes sense. Argentine.
Interesting.
I don't know.
I think we can all agree. Sorry, I just had to sneeze from being allergic to Argentina.
Okay.
I don't have a strong rooting interest either way in this game. Whatever. But I think we can all agree, fire represents your life. So if those wildfires go out, that's a problem for Canada.
That's so true. Oh my God, can we do Survivor countries and all 16 contestants are just different countries? Like the World Cup, oh my God!
Yeah, Survivor World Cup.
Survivor World Cup. Okay, well, before we do Survivor World Cup, Thomas, we do have to talk about Survivor Samoa. Did you watch Survivor Samoa last night?
I sure did.
And what an episode it was. Originally aired October 29th, 2009. How old would you have been October 29th, 2009?
I would have been 18 years old.
Yes, sir. 2 days from Halloween. I like being 18 as well. Being 18 in 2009, man, we really had it. We really had it going on.
Who had it better than us?
Last week's episode received 12.88 million viewers. How many do you think this one received?
I'm going to say 13 million. Number keeps going up.
Try less hard, actually.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
12.6.
Even less.
Wow, people were not happy about the previous episode, apparently. I'll say 12.5.
Even less.
12.1.
12.19 million.
Wow.
Yeah, it really fell off. Probably Halloween. Everybody was doing Halloween shit this week.
That's true.
So that makes sense. Appropriately, this week's episode was called Houdini Magic. I feel like that's a pretty good
Magic.
One. Especially for Halloween.
24-karat Houdini Magic in the air.
That's great. I love that song,
Head to toe soul playa.
So, Houdini Magic, it's a pretty decent title, but was it better than our episode number 525, The Stanctuary?
Oh, I do like the Stanctuary. We're off to a good start here.
Strong start.
Do you prefer the Stanctuary or the Thanctuary?
Well, the Stanctuary and the Thanctuary are two distinct, different places.
Yeah. Which do you prefer?
It's like Deception Island and Redemption Island. Like, you might think they're the same place, but they're different, actually.
No, they're very different.
I obviously would prefer the Thanctuary. The Sanctuary stinks.
Yeah, it does stank there.
I think it's the Sanctuary where bad things happen, I think is the full name. What about 526? This isn't a Dawnocracy. It's a constitutional Rob Public, parentheses, Boston Rob.
Okay, I think we maybe...
I like that one because of how bad it is.
Could have been a little more subtle about that one, I think.
The Sanctuary is actually demoted now. This isn't a Dawnocracy. It's a constitutional Rob Public, parenthetical Boston Rob.
Public Boston Rob.
It's so funny every time I see it. Another strong one, 527. I think it's strong. You tell me. It doesn't matter what that tribe's name is. Like The Rock.
Of course. The millions and millions of Survivor rights.
Yeah, what are Survivor fans called?
That's a good question. Survivor maniacs. I'm getting into Hulk Hogan as opposed to The Rock, but...
Yeah. Which do you prefer, The Rock or Hulk Hogan?
The Rock.
Sure. How about 528, speaking of people we like, a little bit of Linda Little.
Ooh.
Right?
Yeah, I like that.
I like that too. 529 is, of course, Survivor Oops All Dames Battle of the Sophies.
Oops, all dames. You love to see it. You love to think about it.
I do.
And there is nothing like it.
Decent title.
Yeah.
I feel like we don't often do subtitles on the simulated seasons, but I feel like that's a good one.
I agree.
Okay, are you ready? 530 is in the hands of the listeners, commenters, and subscribers.
Oh, sure.
Stupid.
Yeah, that is dumb.
531, Yaz Z. That's good.
Oh, yep. That's one of the best ones.
532, Ocean 16. It's fine.
Yeah.
533, Phil, can I have your jacket? That's fun. That's a fun reference. Because Phil Collins, remember?
Yes. No jacket required.
But then also Angelina from David vs. Goliath. That's also the reference. Do you think it's good when you have to explain like 7 layers of references for your jokes?
Yes. I think that's strong endorsement for whatever it is you're doing.
534 is Jeff Comedy Jam.
Oh, Jeff Comedy Jam.
Pretty decent, actually.
Yeah.
How about 535? Yaz Z and other Z, parentheses, Riz God.
Okay. I think maybe we had a good thing going, and I think went back to the well.
It's only getting
too
better
much.
every time. This is another long one. Strap in. 536. Hate to see her get voted out, but there's just something I like about watching her leave.
Oh, yes. Yeah, yep. It's one of the best ones. That is a strong contender. One of my favorite running jokes that we have.
537 is it's Plime to play the plane. I'm going to give that one an F, actually. That one sucks.
That's not good. It did make me think about Valerie Plame. Do you remember Plamegate?
Remind me.
It was when Dick Cheney, the Defense Department, outed CIA. They, blew a CIA agent's cover because her husband was, a political opponent of theirs.
Mm.
This is a Bush-era scandal.
Yeah. How about, speaking of Bush and the mid-2000s, I think this one is a reference to whatever. 538, A Different F-Town.
Ooh, 538.
Oh, yeah,
is,
the political people, right?
Yeah, the thing that I don't think exists anymore.
Good for them. What, did they get
stats.
bought by Kelshi or something?
I think they got bought by ABC, and then ABC was just like, we're not going to use this anymore.
I love when corporations do that. That's so funny. Why buy it at all, then?
So it's not a competitor anymore.
It's stupid. I don't think you should be allowed to do that, but what do I know? 539, speaking of political commentators, John Lovett is Mother.
Okay.
I think it's good.
Yeah.
540, sun's out, bubbles in. Low.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's fine, whatever. 541, pretty good. The co-wrong people, but wrong spelled W-R-O-N-G.
I think you dropped out there. What was it again?
The co-wrong people.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Okay. How about 542, hustle, loyalty, respect.
One of the better ones, I think.
That's the top tier one. 543, another top tier episode, Survivor Crush Island.
Oh, Survivor Crush Island.
I love that one. I want to go there. It's like Love is Land, but more fun. 544,
Yeah.
Despite all this rage, I'm still just nice in a cage. It's fine.
I don't know what that was a reference to, but whatever. I mean, I know it was a reference to Bullet with a Butterfly's Wings, but I don't know what nice in a cage means.
I don't know. How about 545, Mongoose?
Oh, mongoose.
Mongoose.
Yeah, love to think about that.
546, of course, a reference to Survivor Samoa's very own Natalie White. 546 is Naughtaly. Stupid name.
Yep.
It's a stupid nickname.
Oh, it's good.
547, the coolest guys of history. Another one I'm going to say is fine.
Yeah.
It doesn't really mean anything, but what if it did? At 548, one true Shambo. I like that one.
Sure. Yeah, that one's okay.
Because Shambo's joining the
because
bloodline,
it's the OTS.
Yeah. Shambo's the OTS. And 549, just last week, no regulations on bits.
That one's okay.
It's okay. I feel like it's a good summation of the show in a whole, but isn't specific. So what do we like? What's your top three?
Yeah, what was the final four? Let's do a final four.
Final four. Okay. I'm going to say this isn't a democracy. It's a constitutional Rob public, parentheses, Boston Rob, is so fucking funny to me. Yazzie is classic. Hustle, loyalty, respect is up there for me. Mongeese. Oop. Mongeese is one of the best for me, too. What do you like?
I'm going to look through the list again, just make sure I'm not missing anything.
Okay.
I'll say hustle, loyalty, respect.
Mm-hmm.
Hate to see her get voted out, but there's just something I like about watching her leave.
I forgot about that one. That's up there, too. I'm doing final five, actually. That's in my final five also, actually. So fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's dumb. Again, just making sure I'm not... I'll say Yazzie.
Classic.
And this isn't a Dawnocracy, it's a constitutional Rob Public, Boston Rob.
That's so fucking funny. Okay. I think the two best are the two longest. It just happens to be this time around. Hate to see her get voted out, but there's just something I like about watching her leave. Or this is a Dawnocracy. It's a constitutional Rob Public, Boston Rob. Which do you prefer? I could go either way, to be honest.
Between Yazzie and this isn't.
No.
Why not? Why? No, it was between.
No, between this isn't a Dawnocracy. It's a constitutional Rob Public, Boston Rob.
Boston Rob.
Or hate to see her get voted out, but there's just something I like about watching her leave.
I would pick hate to see her get voted out, but there's just something I like about watching her leave.
That's fair. It really does feel the most appropriate for this era of the show. Okay, on Galu, it's even. Boys and girls, and the boys are freaking out. So they pull in the one true Shambo. New bloodline, boys and Shambo. You love to see
That's
it,
right.
Huh? On Foafoa, finally some decent weather. Tell me about it, right? No more smoke from all those Love Island fireworks. The only remaining Russell says it's actually good that Liz is still there because it makes them stronger. Feels like cope, to be honest.
Yeah, it does a little bit.
Back on Galu, the boys want to nominate Shambo to be the new leader, and Shambo just goes, okay. And see, that's what makes her a good leader.
She's ready. She stands ready when called upon.
Exactly. They vote for Shambo to be leader so quickly that no one really knows what was happening. I also think it's so funny that the merge happens literally immediately after this. Like, why did we need to do this at all?
They get to elect a leader for 1 week.
Shambo gives a speech about her leadership style. I don't remember anything specific about it. Do you?
Yeah, I think she was basically just like, because I was in the Marines when I expect to see something done when we say we're going to do it or something like that.
And then she put her finger in the air like they do Roman Reigns and his brothers.
Yeah.
Cousins.
Shambo Zane. She's the OTS, but she's also Shambo Zane.
That's so good. I love Shambo Zane. At the reward challenge, it's a memory test, but you can forego the point to take one of the pairs as a reward. I like this. This is a fun idea.
I thought this was great. I thought this was a very good challenge.
Really, way to use what you've got, you know? Is it more fun than, like, going through an obstacle course that we've seen 100 times, though? Is it more interesting or clever?
I think, yeah. I wish there was a puzzle that they were doing.
Can you imagine a puzzle that spells out the logo of Survivor? That'd be so funny.
That would be awesome.
The winners get to go on a boat. When was the last time you were on a boat?
Been a while. I don't really like being on boats.
Oh, yeah, I guess you do hate summer too, so that makes sense.
Well, I will say being on a boat is one of many summer-related things that I just associate with getting horribly sunburned, but I don't like being out in open water.
They've got this new thing, Thomas, you should try. It's called sunscreen. You put it on before you go out in the sun, and then
I hadn't heard of that.
See, a lot of people don't.
I'd never been. It's definitely not that I just get sunburned even though I put sunscreen on.
They put them in aerosol cans now, so it's even easier.
Because of my stupid Irish ancestry.
Well,
I just get sunburned.
It's their fault for being born somewhere that doesn't have sun, I think.
Yeah, it's true.
Shouldn't have done that. So Galu gets the fire kit rather than the first point, and then they just do a montage of a bunch of the points, and Galu wins. That's fun.
Yeah,
fun challenge. Shambo sends Laura to the Foa tribe. People were so mad about this, like they hadn't done the exact same thing to Shambo 16 times.
Yeah, I don't understand why. Like, I think Shambo is well within her rights to send whoever.
Mm-hmm. On Foa, Russell immediately works on Laura and tells her he wants the two of them and Nautilus in the final three together. What do you think of that final three? Laura, Nautilus, and Russell Hantz.
I think Laura would probably win of the three of them.
Well, Russell, he's actually a good dude. He's also a Christian, just like her.
Oh, yes, that's good.
So, love when people pull that out. Clearly lying. But she didn't seem to realize that. Like, why does anyone trust Russell? Like, just look at him.
Don't trust a soul. Never trust a soul. Don't trust a soul. Don't trust me.
I get it. I was like, a soul, but Russell. Yeah, that's funny. That's good. Thank you for listening.
I guess you say don't rust a soul. I don't know. Whatever. We'll workshop this.
We'll figure it out.
303, 2009. It was big at the time. I think 303 was.
2009. What a year.
Blah, blah, blah. The song that they did with Kesha.
Obama, remember? He was...
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama was there. He was all over the news.
Obama. Do you remember that? Because I think a Milli was also big in 2009.
That sounds about right, yeah. It's so crazy that Lil Wayne has been in part of our lives for so long.
Yeah. Now he's in those great Alexa Plus commercials where he thinks the computer's
cool.
real.
That's so cool. I love that. Like the fucking guys from Zoolander. I guess that's not what happens in that scene.
No, that's not.
That's good.
He doesn't say it's
so
in
funny.
the computer.
Anyway, speaking of things that were popular in 2009, on this episode of Survivor, they have lunch on a pirate ship.
Whoa.
You're not going to want to eat lunch on a pirate ship, Thomas?
I'm not what?
You're not going to want to eat lunch on a pirate ship?
I would eat lunch on a pirate ship.
They have rolls and beef stew and scones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beef stew, I was wondering where you went off to since being traded from Detroit. Right here on Survivor.
You know where Beef Stew went? You know what he's doing now?
What's he doing now?
Well, he was walking in Memphis.
Okay. But now we've got...
Do you really feel the way he feels?
Okay. We've got the new Isaiah, Beef Joe.
Yeah, that's right. I love Isaiah Joe being on the team because it's like if there was a Tigers player whose name was like Justin Cabrera.
It's so funny. I mean, there's only so many names in the world, and even fewer for athletes. Monica thinks Shambo sending Laura to Foa is her way of proving she's a leader. Monica, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
No, this is purely just a petty thing.
Yeah. On Foa, Laura tells them that she and her husband have Harleys. Huh? How cool is that?
Whoa.
Right? Liz is annoyed that Laura and Nautilus are socializing while she's working. You could also be socializing.
Yeah. You're allowed to do that.
Russell says he wants to keep Nautilus as his little toy. Not a great look, Russ. You don't want to be saying that. A great question I asked myself during this scene. What does Nautilus have to say about any of this? Hey, don't worry about it.
So that's fine. We don't need any talking heads from anybody except for like Russell, Shambo, and then like maybe
End
one
of
or two
list.
other people. Yeah.
Then we have an immunity challenge. They have to use a fishing pole from a boat and collect puzzle pieces and then do a puzzle. You were just saying how you wanted a puzzle.
Yeah. Thank God.
Galu,
After that boring reward challenge.
Galu wins this one again. Congratulations to them. On Foa Foa, Russell is considering targeting Mr. Water Polo.
No.
I didn't love that.
Leave him alone.
So it's actually Liz or Jaison. I just wish they would stop losing so much.
Yes. I don't like them being vulnerable. I like Jaison.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about these wildlife shots, eh?
Yeah. What were they? What happened?
We had shark, we had fish, we had what I believe is the strawberry hermit crab. They're a small reddish-orange crab. How big?
I'm just thinking about how tasty a strawberry hermit crab sounds right now.
Like an ice cream.
How big?
Yeah, how big?
They're probably not very big if they're a hermit crab. I'll say they're like 3 inches.
3.1 inches. Congratulations.
Look at that.
How much?
I know roughly how big a hermit crab is.
How much do they weigh? And this one is in ounces, remember.
I'll say 8 ounces.
2.8 ounces. Good job.
Yes. That's what I meant, of course.
Yeah. How long do they live in the wild?
In the wild, I'll say like 6 months.
25 to 30 years.
What? That's crazy.
How long do they live in captivity?
Probably longer, so probably like 40 years.
1 to 4 years.
Oh, so they can't be living in captivity, apparently. That's crazy.
Not as well, I guess. In which region of the globe can you find these bugs? Are crabs bugs? No. Yes?
I mean, crustaceans are basically bugs.
Okay, where can you find these bugs?
They're the bugs of the sea. The sea bugs, I'm going to say you can find them in Oceania.
Close enough. Indo-Pacific Oceans.
Okay.
And, final fun fact. What do they do in extreme heat? You might do the same to avoid too much
sweat?
sun at the beach.
Oh, do they go into their little shells?
They will bury themselves in damp sand.
Oh, that
that
sounds
fun?
nice.
Okay, finally, where do they rank?
I'm going to say least concerned.
And you would be correct.
They're living so long in,
Yeah,
in the wild.
yeah, exactly. So I like them. I think they're fun.
Yeah. Good old strawberry hermit crab.
Makes me think of ice cream, to be honest.
It does make me think of ice cream.
And who doesn't love ice cream? At Tribal Council, Jeff tells them how shitty they are. I like that. That was funny. Like, why do you guys suck?
Mean Jeff. Man, what a breath of fresh air.
2009, bruh. Nautilus says...
It was better back then.
It was
303.
better back
Don't trust
then.
me. Jeff was like, don't trust a hoe, never trust a hoe.
Nautilus says it doesn't do any good to get negative. See, she has things to say that are good.
Yeah. Good job, Nautilus.
Over here acting like she's nothing. Giving her mean nickname.
I'm not acting. I didn't call her that. You did.
Yeah, and it's good.
I'm not
actually.
acting like she's nothing. I just said that production should feature her more.
It's a very common complaint on this season. Russell says those kids over there can't outwit him. And then
Can they outlast him though?
yeah. Mr. Water Polo takes responsibility for his performance in the challenge. That's all we ask. He gets the 1 vote, and Liz gets all the rest.
Yeah.
So, has Liz ever come back?
I'm going to say no.
And you would be correct. Would you be...
Chaison J... Oh, here's something for Jaison, by the way. Chaison Jaison. How do you like that?
I fucking love that, Thomas. That's a throwback. Real heads know
Chaison,
that reference.
Chaison Jason's Chaison Naition.
That's a good one. After 7 episodes, who is your winner pick?
I've been wrong, like, basically every time. Like, basically everybody that I've picked to win gets eliminated or medically evacuated the second I pick them, so I don't think I should pick anyone.
Who did you pick last week?
I picked Eric.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. No, you picked Mick. You picked Mick last week.
Oh, I picked... Oh, yeah. Nick is the doctor, right?
Nick Dreamy, yeah.
Nick Dreamy, yeah.
Are you sticking with him? Are you micking with him?
I'm micking with him.
Micking with Mick Dreamy? Well, there's a show I'd watch.
I want to mick it with you.
Love it. Okay, so this week we saw Russell claim to be a Christian. So can you tell us the name of this week's quotes quiz?
So nasty that it's probably somewhat of a travesty having me. Then he told the people you can call me your majesty.
Take this quiz and we'll guess how often you go to church. Once a week, twice a week, never. Let's find out. This is by Dave Stapera, BuzzFeed staff. It's from February 24th, 2017.
How fun. Okay, what time do you wake up in the morning? 6, 8, 7, after 9?
I wake up at 6.
I wake up at 7.
Actually, you know what? I wake up more. I wake up at like 6:45, so I'll say 7.
Today, definitely after 9. I woke up at 11:30.
I woke up at like 8:30 or 9, yeah, but I was not partying last night, so...
And this morning, too, would you believe it? Pick a bread, banana, sourdough, baguette, garlic bread, white bread. Give me those rolls. Why'd they write it like that?
Give me those rolls, brother. I'll take garlic bread.
I do love a banana bread.
I do, too.
It's so tasty. Come on, BuzzFeed. Click the button I clicked. That's the website, man. Pick a TV show. Okay. This Is Us, Stranger Things, Game of Thrones, The Walking Dead, Duck Dynasty, The Big Bang Theory, The Voice, NCIS.
Oh, of Just Scorpion fame, NCIS.
I'm obviously going to pick NCIS. Gotta shout out Just Scorpion.
Just Scorpion. I picked Game of Thrones.
Okay. That's fine. Who was the last person you called on the phone? Mom, dad, grandparents, my friend, my sibling, the cable company.
My friend. I'm talking to on the phone right now.
We're talking on the phone. We're earbuds.
Ear buddies.
Ear buddies. Get it? How often do you cook dinner? Every night? About once a week? A few times a week? I can't remember the last time I cooked. Every night. What? We're in a fucking Rosh
I'll say
Hashanah.
few times a week.
Oh. That's nice. What do you do the other weeks? Or the other days?
Get takeout? I don't know.
That makes sense. Yeah, I
Go
could
to
have
a
figured that
restaurant.
out probably. Pick a vacation destination. A private beach. A secluded cabin on the slopes. An Italian getaway to Rome. Maybe you can meet the Pope. Or a tent right next to the lake. I like a tent next to the lake.
I'm seeing the damn Pope.
Yeah, we love the Pope over here. But here's the thing, Thomas. You don't even need to go to Italy to see the Pope anymore, because he lives in Chicago now.
I love that his name is Pope Leo, because every time anyone says it, I think that they're talking for a split second about the starter Pokemon, Pope Leo, the seal.
I thought you were...
Poplio. And you know what? Now that I think about it, I think our poll this week should be... It's like, I think it's Pop Leo technically because there's 2 P's, but like, who do you prefer, Pope Leo or Pop Leo?
I love that idea. Okay. How do you spend your weekends? Doing chores, vegging out and watching TV, taking care of my kids, partying, sleeping mostly, going to church, I swear. I did forget what quiz we were doing. So I probably do want to pick the church one. But if we're being honest... I'm either vegging out and watching TV or partying. Ooh, or sleeping. I do a lot of chores, though, too. I'm going to go with partying.
You can't stop partying. I'll say vegging out and watching TV.
We can't stop We won't stop. Pick a smiling baby. This one has heart glasses. That's cute. This one has a little mohawk kind of hair. This one has
that last baby is not smiling.
Yeah, it looks shocked.
That last baby it looks scared.
This one has a towel on his head. Okay. And this one has pigtails, and this one has curly hair, and the last one looks scared. I'm going to pick the one with the towel on his head.
I also picked the one with the towel on the head.
It
made me think of Taz. It made me think of the wrestler Taz.
Oh, it made me think of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh, of course. Don't forget your towel.
Exactly. It looks like he's looking up at a spaceship or something. Once a month. Sometimes it's a little hard. BuzzFeed, I swear I do not want to sign up for your newsletter. Please stop with the pop-ups. I just want to read the content you're producing. Once a month. Sometimes it's a little hard to get up on Sunday. I understand. That's nice. An understanding BuzzFeed quiz. What did you get?
Mine is only on Christmas and Easter. Oh, so you're one of those people. Hey, at least you go.
Rude. I don't like when people...
Joke's on them. I don't even go on Christmas or Easter.
The thing about being Catholic is you actually don't need to go to church as long as you're spending time with your family. That's what Jesus was all about. Do you want to follow the show on YouTube? You can do that at the Compassionate Haters Survivor podcast. What can people comment on YouTube?
They can, of course, comment. Ha ha ha, very funny smiley face.
And thank you to everybody who does that, of course. Last week's poll asked, which cinema do you prefer? Gay cinema.
Probably the Bloodline.
And it is cinema. Remember? Riz God needs to get on Survivor Samoa so he can meet Shambo. And they can be part of the Bloodline together.
Survivor Rizmoa.
Okay. Which cinema do you prefer? Lesbian cinema, gay cinema, bi cinema, or who's to gay?
Yeah. What did people have to say about that?
Reviews were mixed. How would you have voted?
I would have voted, of course, lesbian cinema.
Lesbian cinema received 25% of the vote. Gay cinema received 25% of the vote. Bi cinema received 25% of the vote.
Oh.
And Who's to Gay received 25% of the vote.
What an inclusive audience we have here.
It is actually equality here on this podcast. So we're going to give the poll this week. What was it?
Pope Leo or Pop Leo?
Pope Leo or Pop Leo. Who are you going to confess to? To vote on our YouTube page, it's the Compassionate Hater Survivor podcast once again. And Thomas, what's your social media?
You can, of course, follow me at tom.tom.bsky.social or at tom.tom on X, everything app formerly known as Twitter.
Love it. Okay, we have a few shows on Patreon. Pope and Change we already talked about, I'm sure. Just Scorpion we referenced. You can subscribe to those at patreon.com/justpodcasts. Did you want to thank the fans?
I would love to thank the listeners, commenters, and subscribers. Thank you for listening, commenting, and subscribing.
Wonderful. And if they wanted to review us on whatever app?
This is my favorite podcast. I like it better than all the other podcasts. I give it a big thumbs up.
Yes, sir. All right, we'll be back next week talking about the 8th episode of Survivor Samoa. Don't know why I said it like that. I was channeling Jeff Probst, I think. Okay. Try not to get smoke in your eyes. Have a great summer.
Deuces.
Way back when, in 67.
Ariel has started watching Love Island, which means I've started watching Love Island. Love is Land.
Oh, good for you. I'm sure you're really enjoying Love is Land.
They were on a date, two of the people. I mean, whatever. They were sitting on one of the designated couches where you flirt with people. You know, every room has a different neon sign. That's the name of the room. One of the rooms is called...
Were they being sufficiently alpha or whatever? I've heard that the guys are having problems on there because they're trying to do fucking manosphere stuff.
If they have, I haven't seen that. But I'm also not paying attention whenever anyone is saying anything because they never say anything. One of them asked the boy she's talking to, "How do you describe me to the other boys?" And he said, "You're like a ball of fresh air."
All of it. I love that their commitment to having very stupid people be
It's
on the
so
show.
good. It's so good. One girl said, "The rain is raining." I couldn't tell if she was making a joke or not, but based on how everyone else talks on this show, I don't think she was making a joke. I think she was saying that genuinely. It's
These are
crazy.
all people in the bubble from 30 Rock.
It feels like it. Apparently, apparently on Survivor, they can see like the fireworks from the Love Island.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's just like, that is such like a pouring salt in the wound of Survivor. It's like, oh man.
Yeah, look how much fun they're having over there.
They're having so much fun over there. Why couldn't we have fun over here, Jeff? I love that. It's a very fun show, and I hate that it takes like 3 to 4 episodes to vote anyone out, and they draw it out for like half of the episode.
Also, the challenges don't really mean anything on that, right? They just do them.
Yeah. It's just an excuse to make out usually. Which, like, hey, I'm not mad about it, but like,
This is the stupidest fucking shit. This is the it's so funny to me because it is not, because I was gonna say it's like such an American show, but it is obviously originally British. But the idea of it just being like we have the most insane production schedule of all time for this. This airs like 12 times a week. And we have like an insane editing turnaround to the point that like people that work on the show get burnt out and quit.
Yeah, I'm not surprised to hear that.
And it's for a show that is literally just like as many stupid hot people as possible, that we have them do activities, but the activities don't have to have consequences because that would be too much.
Well, wait.
And it would take away from the making out that these people have to do.
So here's the challenge that they did in this last episode I was watching with them. They had to write letters to each other.
Uh-huh.
One of them said, "Where's ChatGPT?" And they all
Oh my god!
Yes!
Yeah, making them write. It's like, come on! Like, what did you expect
And then
here?
they did a montage of like them writing their letters. Not a single pen was moving in this montage.
Yeah. They were just thinking.
Right, exactly. One girl was literally like doubled over in like child's pose, trying to think. I was like, to write a note to the boy you like? Come on, how hard is this? So they all stood in front of a mailbox with their name. And they would open the mailbox, and if there was a letter in it, you had to read the letter aloud in front of everyone.
God, this sounds so fucking terrible.
It's 12 people on this show, and they all read their entire letters to each other. But some people got 2 letters, which means some people got 0 letters. And then they were eliminated for not receiving a letter. I'm pretty sure I stopped watching before the episode ended to come do this, but
From what I've heard, you only need to watch like 1 to 2 of them a week.
yeah, that's accurate.
Smarten up, probes.
One guy, big Mo, 2 guys, little bitty Mo, 3 guys, 4-eyed Mo, 4 guys, no Mo, 5 guys, eat Mo, 5 little guys named Mo.
Did you want to remember 5 guys?
Absolutely.
Okay. This is, of course, news, pop culture, sports, or Survivor. Which one? And can you find the theme, and what is the theme? And is there even a theme, actually? I feel like that usually rolls off my tongue more easily, but I was distracted. How about Pope Francis?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
You know him?
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Pope Francis.
Rest in Pope. How about Katie Crutchfield?
Katie Crutchfield is Waxahachie.
Mm-hmm.
Familiar?
How about Tyler, the Creator?
Familiar with Tyler, the Creator?
How about Haley Williams?
Yonkers.
Yes, classic. How about Haley Williams?
Haley Williams, lead singer of Paramore. Yep.
Yes. And how about Tina Wesson?
Tina Wesson from Talking Heads?
No, that's Tina.
No.
Weymouth.
I'm thinking of Tina. No, Tina Wesson is the winner of Survivor Australia, right?
That's right. She also
Yeah.
came back in All Stars and the upcoming Blood versus Water. So what do these 5 people all have in common?
What a good question.
I'll give you a hint.
What does Pope Francis have in common with?
Tyler, the Creator.
Yeah, and Waxahachie.
You could have been at a party last night where this theme was also the theme of the party.
You said Pope Francis, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the theme. The theme of the party.
That
Was
we
it
had
stuff
last
that
night.
was big in the year that you came to Chicago?
Yes, 2013. I keep forgetting that's why
Is
we
that
did
when
that.
is that when Pope Francis was chosen to be Pope?
Yeah. 2013 to
Okay.
2025. Waxahachie's Cerulean Salt came out that year.
Yes.
Tyler's Wolf came out that year.
Yes, Wolf, good album.
Paramore's self-titled album.
Yep.
And then Tina Wesson was on Blood versus Water in 2013.
All right, so yeah, 2013, big year for them.
Big year for all of us. Remember?
Yeah, who could forget the year where that Fast in My Car came out?
Yeah, that's how we all recall that year.
Still into you, 2013.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Ain't it fun to be thinking about 2013?
Man, tell me about it. I was playing a lot of Paramore last night. I'll tell you what.
I feel like the cowboy of my own trip when I think about 2013.
Good job. Did you just hang up on me?
No.